So I've been officially approved to sponsor an LGBTQ refugee, told by the government of Canada that he is coming. He's been selected, he's been notified, and I need your help. So hi, it's Josh, and I am here in Richmond, Virginia at the moment, specifically in Carytown, which is known as the Mile of Style, because it's full of all kinds of great shops and boutiques and restaurants and food and services. And so I figured I'd take a walk through, check it out, and chat with you a bit about the LGBTQ situation that I've been working on this year and how it's really come to a very important point. So in case you're new here, I'm Mr. Gay Canada 2019, and my big initiative this year was helping LGBTQ refugees. And so I met with an organization called Rainbow Refugee in a previous video. They told me I should create a circle of hope with some friends to help sponsor an LGBTQ refugee. And now we have that guy coming from Africa to Canada. And I need to have some money when he arrives because he's going to come to Vancouver, which is one of the most expensive cities in the country, if not the continent. And he's going to be relying on us to help support him so he can live. And by us, I'm including you. So we have a donation page set up at joshreimer.com/donate, which actually redirects to Canada Helps, which takes donations through credit cards, specifically for our group, which is called the Rainbow Connection. And donations have started to come in through there, but not enough. And you know, you do get like your tax receipt and you can feel good about helping someone and changing their life. But I want to give more incentive. So I want to pass these ideas by you, and you can let me know if any of them excite you or if they spark some new ideas for you or you've got some suggestions of how to make them better. First one I'm thinking of is Patreon. That's where people sign up to do a monthly donation. Last year, I was doing $5 every 2 weeks would get you a handwritten postcard from the destinations I was visiting. But I stopped doing that because it's getting to be a bit of a pain in the butt to buy the postcards, and I'd fill them all out and put the postage on and mail them, and I'm not traveling as consistently this year, so I just stopped doing it this year. But that Patreon exists, and that's an option, and it can be all kinds of different levels. It can be like from $1 a month to $1,000 a month. And it could be things as simple as, for a couple bucks, I'll follow you on all your social media accounts, to something more substantial, like I'll do a live stream with the Patreons, or even like a huge donation results in me coming to your city to put on an event. I mean, the sky's the limit with that one. The next idea I had relates to what I just said about traveling to another city. I was thinking I could do a poll to ask people where they want me to host a meetup fundraising event, and whichever place gets the most votes, I would actually go there and put on an event and sell tickets. There could be a 50-50, silent auction, all those kinds of things. So that would of course be a lot of work, but it would just be a one-off as opposed to something monthly through Patreon, and could have the potential to raise a lot of money, because if it's a city that's excited about it and people come and they bring friends, and we have these 50-50 and silent auction items which I can get from different companies and organizations, it could have the potential to raise a huge chunk of money at once. And then speaking of silent auction items, another idea I had was to do an online auction. So something where I could get items donated from different kinds of companies and have an online auction that people can bid on everything and then send them the items. So there's some really good incentive to give some good donations. The benefit of that is it would be open to everyone anywhere, but the downside is you have to create the website. But I imagine there must be templates for online auctions websites, so it's not like I'd have to create it from scratch. And it'd still be a lot of work to get all the different items, but it wouldn't actually require me going somewhere and only be limited to one specific city. Or maybe just a simplified version of all of those things. So maybe on Patreon I just have one $5 level again, which is just one certain reward for signing up. Or I have an event just in Vancouver, so I don't actually have to fly anywhere, and I know local organizations that I can talk to and have other people to help me with in my circle. Or just doing an online auction of only 1 or 2 items, or even just a giveaway where it's like whoever donates the most in October gets a prize, and one random person who donates in October gets a prize, just so that there's something even if you can't donate a large amount. So those are the kinds of things that I'm thinking of anyway. Let me know if any of them got you kind of excited, something that you'd be particularly interested in, or if you have other ideas or they've popped up different things you want to suggest. Let me know any of those thoughts in the comments down below. And otherwise, I'm going to finish checking out Carytown And if you're interested in checking out the Commonwealth of Virginia, as they call it, check out virginia.org/LGBT, where they have a whole section just for us. Bye!